Bienvenidos, scientists, and happy Wednesday. How is everybody? Ooh, sounds like we're having a great day. That's awesome. I'm having a great day as well. I'm ready to continue observing and exploring our 5 senses. Let's go ahead and review them together. We'll say the senses while pointing at the body parts that correspond with them. Are you ready? Sight, smell, sound, taste, and touch. Muy bien, otra vez. Sight, smell, sound, taste, and touch. Great job, scientists. Do you remember which senses we focused on yesterday? Maybe the chart we made can help you remember. See, we focused on our sense of sight and touch yesterday. Do you remember what food item I observed? Oh my goodness, you're all doing such a great job remembering. So, if we studied sight and touch yesterday, that means that we still have to learn more about smell, sound, and taste. Ooh, I have a feeling that exploring that last sense is going to be the best part of all this. I'm hoping we could just dig in and get started. Let's get ready by gathering our supplies. We'll need the same things as yesterday, your paper with the 5 senses chart, a pencil, an item to observe, coloring utensils, and your scientific observation tools. Which 3 will we need today in order to use our sense of smell, sound, and taste? That's right, we need our noses, ears, and mouths. Go ahead and gather what you need so you can help me answer our question, how do scientists make observations? All right, scientists, we have our charts already started, so we just need to finish filling them in today. We already identified the scientific tools we'll be using, so let's draw them. We're going to draw a nose, ear, and mouth. Use red for the mouth. So a nose, an ear, and a mouth. I'm gonna leave a gap so I can make the tongue stick out. Great. Scientists, I think we're ready to start observing. We're going to start our observations by using our sense of smell. Now, I don't just want you to just shove your objects right up into your nose. There's a specific way to smell things when you're making scientific observations. Why might it not be a good idea to put an object right up to your nose? Ah, some of you did know why. Yes, you could get things stuck on or in your nose. I've had that happen a couple of times, and it's always frustrating. I'm going to show you how I teach my 2nd grade scientists how to smell things. First, I'm going to slice open my lemon so that I can get a stronger scent. Scent is another word for smell. Please only use a knife if you have an adult with you, or have them do it. All right, ooh, I can already smell it. All right, bueno, now I have 2 lemon halves. Now you're going to place one in your hand and hold it close to the front of your face. With your other hand, you're going to put your fingers together and waft or wave the scent into your face. Watch how I do it. Take a deep breath while you're wafting. You can even close your eyes if it helps you concentrate. Write down your observations when you find the right words. I'm going to write mine. Oh, that smells sour. A little sweet. Fresh. Ooh, citrusy. Oh, I heard some scientists say they're having a hard time describing the scents they're smelling. Well, I could give you some descriptive words that might help. I have them written down in case you need them. Let's read them. Heavy, strong, citrusy, stinky, sweet, savory, salty. These aren't the only words that you can use, but they might help. Well, I think we should make our next observation using the sense of sound. Have any of my scientists noticed the challenge with using this sense? Yes, some of you noticed that food doesn't really make sound. That's true until you do something to it. What can we do to our food items to make sounds with them? I heard some good responses. We can cut our items. I noticed the lemon made a quiet sound when I cut through it. We can also squeeze them. If you have a big enough food item, you can bite into it. Ooh, when I eat an apple, it always makes a huge crunch sound. I'm going to cut and squeeze my lemon to hear what sounds it makes. You will need a plate or a bowl while you're using these senses. So go ahead and grab one if you can. All right, I'm gonna try to listen while I cut it. Let's squeeze it and see. Scientists, when you hear the sound, try to make that sound with your mouth. Once you've figured it out, say that sound really slowly and write down the letters you hear. I'll do this to show you what I mean. Sounds like a C. It's like an E. You know, I actually hear an R here. Ooh. It's going to look a little funny, but sounds are funny. All right, scientists, what is our final sense that we are going to be using today? Yes, Maestra's favorite, the sense of taste. Now, we're not just going to bite straight into our items. Since we're scientists, we're going to cut a sample from our object and taste that. If you have a fruit, like me, that you can just squeeze, you can do that to get some of the juice to taste it. Once you've observed the taste, write it down in the correct box in the chart. So if you're gonna cut a sample, just cut a really small piece so that other people can still observe it. And go ahead and try it. Oh, I know how I'm gonna describe that. If you're squeezing, just squeeze it into a cup and try it. Ooh, I know how I'm gonna describe that. Sour, a little bitter, very citrusy. And it's okay to try things a couple of times. It's a little sweet at the end. And fresh. So, once you've observed the taste, make sure to write it into the correct box on the chart. Some of the words that we use to describe our sense of smell can also be used for the taste. But you can also add sour or bitter or other words that best describe the taste. I think I'll add, oh, I already did. I added sour to mine. Scientists, we've just finished our 5 senses chart. We have made so many observations of just one item. Did you realize that you can make that many observations about one thing? Me neither. I feel like I know more about lemons just from paying so much attention to this one. We all learned a lot about the items we observed, and I'm hoping we're all a little closer to being able to answer our question, how do scientists make observations? Tomorrow, we're going to learn about a scientist from the past, and we'll continue with our 5 senses observations on Friday. I hope you had fun learning how to use more of your scientific tools today. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Nos vemos.